Hello, everybody. How is it going? Welcome back to Sunshine Tidings Coop. My name is Klaus. This is my house. And we're going to start laying down our foods and whatnots so that we can get this going. I feel like we have so much stuff, we don't really even need to pack everybody in. We can give all the room. And overall, it's going to probably end up being better anyways. Just because raisins. But seriously, when you have this stuff so close and then there's people in there and all that junk, I don't even know what I'm grabbing right now. There we go. Yeah, when there's people on here, it can be a little bit difficult to actually select the particular individual you're gunning after. This one doesn't like to be selected. There we go. I think that's pretty good. And we'll do something like that. Do that one. Just to make them not all look the same, we'll do that. And there we go for the last one. Oop, that's why. And there we go. I love how I'm getting stuff. Keep giving me the XP. Go. And boom. Wait. Oh, I thought it was flying. I was walking up a hill. Wow. I'm special. Let's move this guy over. Go. Alright, cool. So that's going to be our little mutt fruit area. And then over here, I think we could probably go with some... we could do silt beans. Silt beans? No. Wild potato plants were here before. Which one? Maybe this one. We'll just do a line of potatoes. So this is going to be a lot of food, and I'm not sure where else I do a lot of... I know I do a lot of food at the sanctuary and all that goodness, but around here I'm not really sure. Let's go with this one. I do like this one better. And we'll just kind of set them up. Alrighty tighty. So that's more or less it over there, and we are going to need, like, you know, just a general water section. So we should probably look into doing that. I'm thinking we can kind of do it up on this hill. And I like my silence, so this is primarily the only reason why I'm using these and kind of spamming them everywhere. Yeah, let's take that one out. So we have 33 water. It should be perfectly fine, especially for a settlement of this size. I think the most anyone had was 20, and that was Coastal Cottage not too long ago. Oh, scrap that for sure. And more or less, I think that's pretty much it. Hey, pretty neat. Pretty neat. Alright, so we have this all open again. I didn't realize that I could actually repair it like decently well with that. I'm pretty happy. We can also move this out there. We can take this, we can put it up here. We can take our trash and get the shit out of here, because we don't need it. Oh, they was making drugs up in this commune, weren't they? See over here with this chem station. That's what that's telling me. Let's just pull that in so that hose isn't getting in the way and nothing. Really, really wish I could Get rid of you. Can use them as fertilizer. How about that? Just go up on top of there. You just fertilize the ground for me. That would be great. That would be great. All right. So the other thing I think I want to do over here is kind of set up a little scavenging hole. A bunch of little bastards over here doing their scavenging duties. Now, Coastal Cottage is like the real scavenger farm. I think I have like five or so scavengers over at that settlement, doing nothing but getting scrap all day long. You know what? All of this can go. Some chems in here. This bed wasn't here. Scrap. Okay, so for crafting, thinking we give some people some real foodstuffs to deal with. Might be a little bit better. And then, oh, I don't know. Probably a table, right? Like a table that they could use to cook on, to do some things, like this cart. It's like a rollaway island. What do they call those? They call it. There's some name for those. It's not coming to mind at the moment. Can I see this through here? No, I can't. Cool. All right, so that's all good. Maybe I put some more scavenger guys over here. Could also probably put one in there, right? I do enjoy myself a mean scavenge or two. I would call that pretty damn perfect. Alright, so that's what's basically going to be going on in here. We can just say we're storing it in those boxes. And then we do have a little cooking place so people can tickle their fancy with their culinary desires. There we go. Alright. So they can get all their food. They're going to scavenge all their things. They're going to make some drugs. They're going to cook some dinner. There's also other ones like this guy over here. Which I don't know if this is in a good spot anymore because we... Oh, I didn't see you. Anyways. Oh, yeah, I remember that guy. Whatever. This might not be the best spot for what I want to do. But, hey, why not go with it? I know we've kind of forgotten about the other stuff, you could say, in this guy, in this settlement, in this place. But we'll get back to that shortly. I just kind of wanted to finish up this inside, more or less, so that we have some area, and it's not like a big, fill-in fest at the very end. So more or less, I think this is really going to do it for us. We have so much food; it's absolutely ridiculous. So between food and scrap and water, we're super good. Like I was saying, even if we get like 20 people in here, I think we'll probably be okay. You know, you would still have, what, 13 excess water? I guess in surfaces and miscellaneous, my favorite ones are there. Ones that I always use. Just refurbing. Refurbying. Probably don't want to put it right in front of the door. I mean, I understand that this place is like all worn down or whatever, but who had an oven here originally? You catch my drift on that one? This is not really the place for an oven. There's no electricity. There's no 240 outlet. What's up, cat? I hear you meowing at me. She's on a diet. She's not allowed to eat anything. Nope, just kidding. She's allowed to eat, but she is on some serious diet food, and she's not happy. Chi-Chi, I'm putting pictures up of you. And your friends. Let me throw it this way. There we go. Yeah? Yeah? You gonna be poopy? You gonna be poopy loopy? Poopy loopy? You know poopy loopy? She's a little poopy loopy. Anyways, this is gonna basically be our dining room. I wouldn't mind getting some lights up in here. That might be effective. At like, I don't know, things. Hey, and it's gonna go up there, so why the hell not? There we go. There we go. And how many did I skip there? I skipped 3, so we skip 1, 2, and 3. Oop. Getting wonky. There we go. I would skip 3 and I would be over there. That's fine. I'm accepting of this in the way that it is. Cool. All right. So we have that. It's all walled in. And then pretty much we are going to go ahead and start getting the supports all down for this. Right back here. And then we're going to use the same ones, like I was saying, that we used. For our other base and Mirkwood construction. Y'all ready? And we don't need to go everywhere. That's for sure. We just need to go enough around to where it doesn't look like it's floating and all that crap. Did I want to add better walls maybe to this side? I wonder if the concrete walls will snap here. That'd be kind of super awesome, wouldn't it? They do. They do. They do snap here. Amazing. Alright, this is like super duper test run of this idea. So now should be, yeah. Yep, there we go. Cool. Oh, we might be able to do things. Oh, and I was gonna round them off. What kind of a goofball am I? You already know, don't you? I was really... Oh, there we go. Awesome. I don't know exactly what this is gonna end up being, but I like it. Kinda like that, but one more. There we go. Alright. And then just to make things look right, we should probably close this all off. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go do that, and then I will meet back here with you guys. Look who decided to come join us, guys! This is the cat that started it all. The cute little Chi-Chi Poopy. The cute little Chi-Chi Poopy. That's right. That's right. I'll kiss you. Oh, you're so cute. Now it's time for you to stop meowing at me. I played with her. I got done with these walls. I played with her for like 5 minutes. And she's just like, meow, 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 meow. You know? You know? Know what I'm saying? Okay, so, the question, I guess, is to, like, maybe... possibly could, like, I need to change that for what I'm planning. To like roof it in, but I ain't feeling down with that today. So what we're gonna end up doing here is just putting another guard post up here. I did mention in the last video that kind of lack of defense that I found in this particular area, and wanted to try and fudge nuggets resolve some of that. Just some of that discrepancy. I do kind of think that would be really cool to kind of poke through the barbed wire on the bottom, but we don't need it going all the way through now, do we? So close, but no cigars. There we go. Nope. Yep. Yep. Okay, like I said, don't care about the barbed wire. Everything else I do care a little bit about. So that's pretty much going to be a spot where they can look out. It seems like it would be a route of attack with kind of that little pile of junk there. I don't see too much coming over the hills like that. It's definitely going to be across here and, like I was saying, down through this area there. It's kind of what it seems like. Over here, we're all set. Just need to start putting back in our little handly bar type things. Oh, not right there. Right there. Yeah. There you go. You don't even need me to tell you where to go. It's awesome. I could put them here. This is, yeah, you know, when I say I could and then I do, you can tell that I'm ahead of myself in every possible way. There we go. The place everywhere mod is nice, but like especially on these, when I try and do them very, very quickly just by kind of spamming E, or the, you know, the place button. For some reason, I thought that wasn't in there. All right, no way, like that one won't go. Why not, bro? Why not? Why don't you go, brah? Whatever, it works for me. Really surprised by that. Okay, cool. So we're all good this way. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Let's just check these. So again, this is all good. This kind of it catches me off guard because I've done all the other ones so much differently. Okay. You know, all in all, though, this doesn't look too bad. In fact, for the defenses, and not only just for the defensive sake, we unlocked these wall mountable lights, spotlights. Really? Try and put it there, it won't go. Oops. Whoa. yeah, I'm scrapping you, bud. I don't know what the hell that was all about, but we aren't playing that game. Alright, let's get one, like, right there. Get one right there. Oh, I could have swore that, like, matched up super nice. Fixable, though. Totally 100% fixable. All we do is we go back to our concrete walls, and we go to that, like, really skinny one. Yeah. Yep. There we go. And there we go. And it's seamless. Yes. Cool. All right. So, and then these three guys will help keep the lights on over here. That is the hope, at least, that at night it will keep this lit. Could totally be wrong. Could totally be wrong. But that is what it is, isn't it? All right. So this is all good. That's all good. Can I actually place the miscellaneous guys here? Well, it looks like I can. Boom. Not on that one, though. But that's okay. We've covered up most of the openness. Yeah, okay, and we got that. And then, do I care about these ones? I would say that I do. Even though that I don't. Yeah, too much. And not quite what we're going for. So we could, I suppose, do something like this. I don't know. I'm thinking of just... Are they going to actually be able to get in here? Can I walk out that way? I can. I can't necessarily walk in that way, but I can walk out that way. Not like I really need to worry too much about it, considering all things considered. Alright, cool. I think one of the things I want to do now is definitely start kind of looking at these houses a little bit more. Not that, thank you. Yeah, looking at these houses a little bit, just to try and maximize the space, as it were. Try and get our beds in. 3 people might be a little bit crowded in this area, but not that bad. Let's get the leaves out. Scrap out. No papers. I don't mind the boxes, but the leaves and all that crap, at least clean it up. You know, someone's living here. They don't just let leaves in. Yeah. Bloat fly. Yuck. This is kind of nice. Oh. Didn't realize what I was doing here, but that's fine. This is just like a nice little deck area, right? We don't need another stinking house. We got enough houses. So many friggin' houses, my friends. Alright, so these guys can just kind of chill out over here, do their deed, and look out on the lands. Alright. Well, that doesn't mean that I need to kind of focus on maximizing our opportunities at other locations like this one. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's clear off some of the scrap. Definitely clear out that thing. Don't need that bed. Bucket can stay. Brain fungus on the walls. You're getting the fudge out of here. That chair, you're going to get replaced by the exact same chair. No, just kidding. We're gonna update, upgrade, all that good stuff. Well, I love how that box just kind of like fell through the floor. It's somewhere. Nowhere near here though. All right, and let's Hey. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You were never here, okay? Thanks. Alright, so let's get back in our build mode. And we don't need that mattress anymore. But I do think this trunk is still cool, so we should put that over there. Interesting. Alright. Now we go forth with our beds. Probably a good idea to like put them close to the fire. Yeah. Is that a decent thing? That's like the poop bucket. It's gotta be. Should put one right under the window. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe we flip them this way. And the poop and pee bucket can go right in the middle of these guys. That's a thing. That is a thing. Don't be thinking to yourself pooping and peeing in a bucket is wrong. I'm sure it's happened on more than one occasion in most of your lives. It's happened. Well, I never went in a bucket. I went in a coffee can once. It sounds kind of random or weird. Like, why do you have a coffee can on hand that you're, you know, doing your stuff in? But it was a road trip, and my grandparents didn't like to stop for bathroom breaks. And that's how Klaus pees in a coffee can. If you have an interesting bathroom story, share it down below in the comment section. That is gonna make so many people want to watch the channel and read the comments. That was a joke. But for real, if you have an interesting bathroom story, I'm game. You don't gotta ask me twice. Bathrooms? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm thinking over here what we can do is end up, I don't know, chucking in some shops or something like that. Oh, Ada, you fooled me. Let's see. Do I keep going? Or do I restrain? Do I restrain myself? I think I restrain myself. Let's look into doing some shoppiness up here. Got my fave type of spot. This is our little patio area. People have come here, have barbecues. It's their kids' birthdays. They're like, oh, let's go up to the spot in the corner of our settlement. Yeah, Commander Klaus is so great. Yeah. Little do they know I kill everybody in XCOM. But that's not their problem. They don't care. They just see a traitor in a bar and they say, you know what? That Klaus, he ain't half bad. He ain't half bad. Cat hair in my mouth. That's what I get for kissing a damn cat. So utterly worth it though. I just want to let you guys in on that little secret. If you ever have the chance to kiss yourself a little kitten, cute kitty, better do it. Better do it for me. For all those people that just couldn't ever kiss a kitty. That doesn't look right. Why does my mouse feel so much faster now? Yeah, that ain't gonna work. It's a cool idea over there, for sure's. For shoesies. For shoesies and gookusies. It's for shits and giggles. Yeah, about that. Well, you know what? That's why we do this thing. That's why we do this stuff. So they can walk behind here on both sides and bam, wham, bam, dim, dim. They're good. You know what? I'm also thinking that we should continue with keeping people safe. Now, it's not so much that we're going to, you know, just entirely forget about, you know, other methods of defense. It's just more about Um, is that okay? I think that's fine. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oops. Should probably do this. All right. But for like this perimeter stuff, I wouldn't mind having people. I'll be honest with you. Really, really don't mind having people. People defending generally tend to be good enough for me. Actually, almost thinking that we take this and move it. A little bit more cramped in here than I thought, or at least the way that I laid it out made it a tad bit more cramped than I thought it was going to end up being. Could flip this. No, I like that. I like that setup. We could also do something like this. Kind of like in the last one as well, where they can both get in behind here. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys know what I'm saying. Go. So that one's in there, and then this guy would be in here. Like that. Yeah. A little bit indecisive on this one, but I do kind of want to keep him back on his own square. Even if it does kind of overlap a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that works for me. And then, you know, these people can be at the table. They can go right over here. Ba-doom, doom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Everyone's happy. And then we can put together like a little seating arrangement over here. Let's say the... oh, well, you know what? We could do containers. Yeah. Coolers. Coolers are kind of good for this one over here. So he's got his coolers, keeping his drink cold. This general trader guy, he's just got this chest over by him. All right, doesn't look too bad. And this can be a little seating area. It's actually kind of a nice little secluded area. This isn't necessarily the guy that no one wants to sit with. This is the guy that wants his peace. His peace and quiet. In fact, there's two people here. And they really just revel in peace and quiet. Peace and quiet. Don't even know if the mic is gonna pick this up right now. So quiet. You guys make this great for me. I just want to let you know. I don't let you know enough. Oh, what the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here. You don't need that. The music stopped in this game. Oh, we're getting hints of the flute again. Let me guess. You want me to pet you again? Oh, yep. That's what I get. Okay, so we did that. We can't go in this house. We did that house. Yeah. Okay, we've done an hour. So I'm gonna pet you now. We'll go. What the? I'm hitting random buttons. Okay, so anyways, focus. Bring it together. Pull it back in. We did this house. We did those houses. We did this area here. We walled this in. I'm thinking that we can make this like another shop section. Again, we pull out another one like that, and then we kind of line them here like this and around this way, and people can be all nice and happy. Again, we got this to kind of protect this edge of the settlement. We can put some chairs over here, kind of make this a little bit of a seating area as well, as opposed to the shops that are going to be right there. Maybe we can put shops on both sides. I'm not really sure. Maybe like another little picnic area or a table, or just kind of something over here. A little hangout spot. That's pretty much what I'm going for. So we have our shopping, we have our hanging out. The houses, we're going to have to start working on these in the next episode, and they're going to be fairly similar to the ones that we've already done. And then we got to kind of start thinking about how we're pulling that far house in, and another way of getting from up here down there, and I'm thinking this corner is a really nice lead off. It's looking mighty fine. In fact, we could angle it probably in such a way that would get us to be able to line up right with the edge of that building. Oh yeah, yeah. If we went straight out on the corner, I think we could line straight up with it. We shall see. We shall see. Because I do want to do some stuff with that. I guess all things considered, I would really kind of like to extend this out and drop it here. And then extend this one out and drop it there right before the farms. And that's going to give us a little bit of extra living room, a little bit of extra people room, that sort of deal. Anyways, guys, this is where we are going to end up wrapping it up. And I hope you've been enjoying it so far. If you have, let me know down below in the comments section. As always, if you have any interesting ideas, anything you think would be cool in here, let me know. Even if I'm already done, I can always come back and end up putting it in there. So just kind of a heads up, you guys. Anytime you feel like I should have done something, let me know. Even if I don't get it into this build, I can get it into another one, and that's just gonna make the peoples happy. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, as always, have a great day, great night, whatever it is to you, and I will see you back here next time for some more building at Sunshine Tidings Co-op.